Greetings and welcome to Live with Chatufa. Just yesterday, I spoke on our main channel, Chatufa TV Productions, that I am going to be beginning to post once again on Live with Chatufa to revive this platform. For we now want to use it for something that is very, very more important, that is concerning families and counseling. So we are reviving it by beginning to give you just updates of what is happening in the nation, just some news until we get to a time where we shall switch to exactly what we want to do. I'm sure that people are going to enjoy the segment of news. It's particularly going to be news, very brief news that we shall be giving you. Mama Priska Gogocherwa, Mama Spiwe, how are you doing? I hope you are doing great. We are just looking into what is happening in the nation. Just in brief, we have a story of prison officers and 5 others that have been arrested for armed robbery. This is a problem that is happening mostly in Zimbabwe. We see that in most cases, wherever you hear of armed robberies and so on, it's either police officers, soldiers, prison officers, CIDs, or something like that. Those are the people that are involved. And in most cases, you'd find that it is because of the hardship that people are facing in the nation of Zimbabwe, with the way that the economy is fending and things like that. So we have a report here that is coming from newzimbabwe.com, and it says that 2 prison officers, 5 others arrested for robbery spree. Court hears gang posed as searching for fugitive Geza. So this is what they are said to have been going around doing. 2 rogue Zimbabwe Prison and Correctional Services wardens have been arrested alongside 5 accomplices following a spate of armed robberies in Chinhoyi. The prison officers, pair of Tawanda Marumahoko, 37, and Christopher Gomwe, 43, was nabbed together with the co-accused, namely Shingirai Chipuwe, Elias Makasi, Abel Mangoma, Maxwell Karavina, and Enoki Wenjere. The 7 have since appeared at the Chinhoyi Magistrate Court, facing multiple counts of robbery, and were remanded in custody. In one of the gang's dramatic heists on June 30, 2025, accused persons clad in police uniforms and armed with 2 rifles proceeded to the complainant Stabisiwe Svanda's house in Mzari Extension, Chinhoyi. Upon arrival, they introduced themselves as a joint team of police officers and Central Intelligence Organization operatives on a mission to locate fugitive former ZANU-PF Central Committee member Blessed Bombshell Runesu Geza, wanted for undermining the office of the president and inciting violence. It was heard in court that the gang interviewed the complainant and other occupants of the house, including Belinda Tira, accusing them of harboring Geza. They threatened to shoot the complainants dead before tying their hands using cable ties and ransacking the house. The gang proceeded to the main bedroom and stole US 28,000 before driving off in a blue pickup motor vehicle. In another count, accused persons manhandled complainant and struck him once with a bolt cutter and several times with a machete. They forcibly took his Huawei P40 cell phone before ransacking the house and stole 132,000 US dollars cash. According to records, the gang pounced on several premises around the golf course area in Mzari suburb, where they broke into houses before ransacking them, stealing valuables including cell phones, laptops, and cash. On July 22, 2025, during the wee hours, the gang are armed with machetes and bolt cutters pounced on property belonging to complainants Charles Mukarimani, Charles Jimu, and Innocent Tarwira and Brighton Kanjero, who stole cell phones and cash. Following the gang's arrest, a Honda Vezel, a Toyota Mark X, a Toyota Quantum, and a residential stand in Mshumavel in Kadoma, bought from the proceeds of the crimes, were recovered. The matter was remanded to August 25 for routine remand. So this is what is happening. Very sad what we see happening in the nation of Zimbabwe. And we have always said that some of these things are caused by the way that people are suffering. Now lawlessness is taking course. It's happening everywhere, all because of the way that things are in the nation of Zimbabwe. We are seeing that the hardship is so much that people are really turning wild, and everyone is just looking at themselves and becoming very selfish and think that as long as we are fine, our things move on well, then we don't care about what happens to any other person. But this is not what should be happening in the nation. We need a nation of responsible people. A government must be able to pay its workers so that the workers don't even have a mind of wanting to do or commit crime, because they are using the advantage of either having guns or offices of authority in Zimbabwe. But this is the situation that Zimbabwe is facing because of the hardship caused by the illegal regime of ZANU-PF. So just updates. Like I said, my elder, how are you doing? Mkoma Luke Murise, thank you once again for joining us. These are supposed to be just brief updates of what is happening in the nation. And then we are going to be meeting, as always, on our main channel later on in the night. And we shall be hammering on what is happening a big time. Thank you so much for joining us on the show. Let's continue to subscribe, to like, to share, as well as supporting the platform. You are blessed, and shalom.